Hey folks, so can't really work on the forge today because of the weather, so I'm just kind of like, well, let me review T-Bird and Throttle issue 3. Full disclosure, they were given to me, but at the same time, thank you, Josh, because oh man, I needed that in my life. Oh man, issue 3 is amazing. The thing I gotta give Josh is he always, like, even if you already kind of know what's going on, the payoff is worth it. Because it's not just, oh, well, this is how it is. It's, there's more to it than that. And so, right off the bat, excellent, as always, writing with Josh Howard. I mean, he is a master of pacing. He understands how to tell you a long story while at the same time pacing it in a way that will keep you interested. And that's what happened here. With that, I have to point out as well that the thing that I really give him full credit for is he has a knack for giving us fleshed out characters without giving us a full backstory and a whole lot of unneeded exposition and this, that, and the other. The art is amazing. Like, he took Bruce Timm's style and just made it his own. I mean, it is not as basic. Like, you could tell his was meant to be a bit more on the adult. It's like Bruce Timm's style all grown up. There we go. That's the best way to put it. And, you know, it really does lend itself to the story that it's being told. Another thing I have to say is Josh Howard is a master of the cliffhanger. Because I got done reading issue 3 and I was like, wait, that's it? That's it? No, I need my fix, man! I need my fix! You can't be leaving me hanging like that, man! Alright, so, right off the bat, let's go into the cover. Like, Josh Howard, as always, has a good way of giving you a rough idea of what's going on in the story with just the cover. Like, this isn't necessarily like the entirety of the issue, but it is very important for the character growth of Emily. It's the best way I can put it. It is, like, this moment is finding her voice when it comes to her dad and how, you know, the if you will, the way she feels and how she, you know, is going to feel and how others view her father and how, like, the best way I can put it, it's just, you have to read it for yourself. Now, I'm going to jump around a bit. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to spoil the whole thing. But right off the bat, I like how they have, this is very topical with everything going on and whatnot, and I'm not going to go into that, but this is very topical. We can see in the book, you know, how he touches on things that are going on in the real world without actually being, like, all up in your face about it. It's like, here, you need to see this. He doesn't do that, and that it actually works out well for him with that. Now, and the other thing I like is this scene right here, alright? What I like about it is it shows that everything that Emily's going through, she makes a friend with someone who went through it already. That knows how that feels. That knows that it can, that being the child or grandchild or whatever of a superhero, a famous superhero, has, it doesn't, like, what happens to the superhero doesn't just affect them, it affects their family, and they show that here, and it goes, once again, it goes into Josh being able to build characters without actually having to give you a whole bunch of unneeded exposition. Like, it was just very short, but very to the point, and outstanding, I loved it, really did, it lent itself well to what he was trying to do. Now, this right here, this scene, while you kind of understand roughly what's going on, you don't really know, and I think he's going to expand on that in issue 4, at least I hope, because it really shows that there's more going on with the engine than just, you know what I mean, what we see on the surface. So, let's hope that it actually, like, I already know issue 4 is going to be a huge payoff. We all do. But it's just there's so many elements that he is building up to for issue 4 that I think this right here is going to be one of those major scenes that you have to remember. And I'm going to leave you with this. Like, this scene right here, unless you understand what's going on, unless you've been reading up to now, you don't really know what's going on. And you know what? I don't blame you. And this, like, really, the best way I can describe this scene is it is a, I guess you could say, a fine example of giving you a lot with very little. And I am definitely looking forward to issue 4 when that drops. Like I said, you can head over to Indiegogo now and back it, and you probably will, like, there's no probably, you will want to. And so, in conclusion, I have to say that once again, T-Bird and Throttle issue 3 was a home run. Fantastic job, Josh. The art held up, like I said. Story held up, as always. With that, I will, yeah, definitely suggest that you head over to Indiegogo, back his book if you have not gotten his previous issues. I do remember him saying last night in the live stream we were in that you can pick up them on his website. I will put a link to them in the description as well as the Indiegogo. This way, once again, this way you can get the full T-Bird and Throttle experience, and I will also have a link to issue 0 that you can find online for free, because he put that out for everyone to be able to read to get them interested in the story. And with that, I will catch you folks later.